By now you've heard the phrase, our country, our truck. Whatever that means. It is a clever marketing slogan though, and perhaps the Chevrolet Silverado really does define the American spirit. It is a time-tested workhorse after all, and if you add the GMC Sierra to the mix, well, it's arguably the best-selling truck in the world. But that was then, and now we've got a new Silverado. And the question isn't so much whether or not it's America's truck, but whether or not it's good enough to be your truck. You can think what you want about Chevrolet's marketing campaign, but the truth is, the Silverado has been a solid choice for truck buyers for a very long time. The challenge for GM, however, was to figure out how to make a good product even better, and they started from the ground up with a host of improvements. The Silverado sits on a brand new chassis that is significantly stronger and stiffer than before. The front and rear tracks are 3 inches wider, and new front and rear suspensions add to the truck's driving dynamics. Add in an improved braking system and an automatic locking rear differential, and when paired with the 6-liter 367 horsepower engine, you've got a platform capable of hauling up to 10,500 pounds and carrying a payload of more than 2,100 pounds. Now that's a lot of muscle. But if you're not that serious about payload and towing capacity, Chevy offers Silverado buyers many options for configuring the vehicle the way they want it. There's a V6 engine and 6 V8 options, which include 2 E85 flex fuel choices. Buyers will also have to choose between 5 suspensions, 3 cab configurations, 3 bed lengths, 3 trims, 2-wheel or 4-wheel drive, and 9 paint colors. Whew, that's a menu a Las Vegas buffet would envy. Now, over the years, General Motors has been criticized for a lack of refinement when it comes to its interiors. But recently, that's changing, and this Silverado is a perfect example. In fact, there are 2 interiors available here. There's Pure Pickup and this one, LTZ, which you'll also find in, let's say, your Chevrolet Tahoe. The first thing you'll notice when you sit in this interior is the quality of the materials. The leather is durable, there's lining everywhere you need it to be. Even the bin here has felt lining, which makes a big difference. Headliner's woven, overall a nice place to sit. When you look at it, it says quality. The wood treatment is nice, the instrument panel has been moved down and forward. That increases the feeling of spaciousness and also gives you more forward visibility. Now, we did find some build quality issues that are significant enough to report. For example, this wood paneling here doesn't fit right. That's probably going to start rattling. Things don't meet flush. This big piece of plastic here is slightly warped and doesn't meet its joint. That's nothing though compared to the most significant build quality issue that we found, which is this center console. You can see it moving. It feels like as though it's not really well put together. In fact, the joints don't even fit over here. It's slightly warped. That's not a good build job right there. Maybe it's a minor point. Just keep your eye out for it. Overall though, this is a significantly improved interior. So this is our country, this is our truck, and we're going to tell you how we like it. First of all, you can probably hear the inflection in my voice. We're on the freeway and the road's a little bouncy. There's a little bit of rough pavement and I'm getting a little bit of bounce in the truck. Now, we don't have a payload in the back, so that's to be expected a little bit. Not much we can do, and I think actually that this truck is handling it better than the other full-size trucks would. As far as visibility goes, we've got nice aerodynamically styled rear view mirrors. We've got a nice big window in the back, and the front windshield has a lot of visibility. The power is nice. 5.3 liter in this engine. It's there when you need it. 315 horsepower, 338 pound-feet of torque. I do wish for the 6 liter though, and I do wish that that 6 liter were mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission. It would really make for a much smoother delivery of power. I do think it's a buying differentiator for another new model out there on the market today. However, overall, nice car to drive. Highlights for me, the steering. It's crisp and it's light, at speed, slowing down, nice turn in, surprisingly good for a truck. The brakes are also really responsive. Boy, you hit it, it really stops, there's not a lot of play, really a nice job in improving the brake pedal feel. So overall, power and performance is good, Ride and handling is really good. Visibility is excellent. Overall, a pleasure to drive this truck. Definitely more like a car than I thought it would be. So the question remains, is the Silverado good enough to be your truck? Well, we think so. Despite some minor complaints, we found the ride to be user-friendly and the interior to be much improved. In fact, that sort of makes it like a workhorse truck with dinner table manners, and that makes it one of the best choices today on the truck market. For Car TV, I'm Brian Cheek. We'll see you again.